In our previous videos, we talked about the importance of registering a bank account for your Chama. And in this, we mentioned that you need to have at least 3 signatories. Now, anybody can be a member. Oh, rather, any member. Okay.
Jay, wewe ni member. Hi guys, I'm Millie.
Hi guys, I'm Ant.
Welcome to Nkanasa,
the beginner's toolbox to all things Chama.
In today's video, we are going to be talking about the change of signatories in your financial institutions, why it's important, and the process. I hope you enjoy.
Enjoy! In our previous videos, we mentioned that we need to have signatories when opening a Chama bank account. And any member can be a signatory, but you find that most institutions dictate that we have the treasurer, the chairlady, and the secretary being the signatories.
So in our Chama, we decided that we're going to be changing our leaders annually during the AGM. And once you do this, you have to change to record these new leaders with the Ministry of Labor or any other financial institution, because now the new office is on that's going to be acting on behalf of the Chama. So yeah, they need to be in the know that now you've changed your guys in charge.
The guys in charge. Yeah. And also a side note, something else to add on that. If any transactions are conducted by these new officials before the ministry is aware, all that is invalid. So it's very important to register these changes with the ministry.
One of the reasons why you need to change your signatories is because of the obvious reason of rotation of roles. So like in our case, like I mentioned, we change our leaders every year. So depending on the structure of your Chama, you could be changing your leaders semi-annually or after 2 years to give everyone a chance at leadership. So once you change your leaders, you need to also make sure that it reflects with your with the financial institutions and also with the ministry.
The other reason why it's important to change signatories is that if you have the same people doing the same thing maybe over an extended period of time, it's very easy for these people to collude or decide to come together to do some mischief. So it's always important to change them out to eliminate the risk of that happening.
Yeah. The other reason why you need to change your signatories often is because the signatories might grow lax. Like one might be they might not be very thorough in their job or not do their due diligence because they're like, either way, I'm the only one who is nobody's gonna know. So that's why you need to change so that there's a fresh energy in whatever roles they are playing.
The other reason why it's important to change your signatories is the shorter the tenure term of any office, the more zeal, let me say, somebody has to carry it out. So let's say you're supposed to be chairlady for 5 years. Year 1, you'll have a lot of psych. You'll be attending all meetings, chairing them with all your heart and soul. But the longer your tenure goes, the more tired, let me say, you'll get. So it's better to have shorter terms so that somebody is able to give as much as they can to that particular role.
Yeah, they give their all.
Yeah. The other reason why it's important to change your signatories is because, as we mentioned before, these are the people who hold that financial liability of the Chama's assets and resources. So it's important to have everybody in the Chama just having a feel of what it means to be responsible for that. Because at times, if you have just 3 specific people who are in charge of that, the other members may not be able to understand what it means to, be responsible for people's money. And there could be instances where maybe somebody is not really doing anything else, and being a signatory is a lot of work. So there could be instances of, some bad blood. If you feel like you're doing everything and somebody else isn't really doing anything. So yeah, rotation is important for a Chama. Yeah. So guys, we've discussed the importances of changing the signatories of your Chama, and we've listed all these pros, but there are also some cons to the process itself. And one of them is the fact that it's a very long and tedious process. And as a Chama, we decided to try this change of signatories at the beginning of this year. And Millie has a very interesting story with regards to that, because she was there when they were trying to do that entire process. So I think she'll tell us a bit more.
Hey, let me just tell you, it was just
not interesting,
tiring, and nerve-wracking, and I don't even know
everything.
Really choker. So we met at the bank. We were the new I'm the new chair.
Old chair.
What do I say? So we met the new office. So the bank requires that you need to go to the bank, the new officials, the chair, the treasurer, and the secretary, and one of the previous signatories. So we were the four of us. We took a patana, we got to the bank. So we are here, we have our papers, we have there's that sheet that you take to
from the
Nyayo house, to ministry, to show that you've changed your officials, so now you're changing your signatories. So we get it, we take it to the bank. Let me tell you, we weren't ready. It wasn't clear from the beginning what we needed. So it was just tiring because we were finding out things as we were going. So you can imagine how frustrating that was. We found out that we needed to do a letter, so we are quickly drafting a letter. We discovered we needed to go back to the ministry at Nyayo house to have that have that sheet of paper stamped that we got from Nyayo house. So we needed to go back to Nyayo house, and then at Nyayo house you get there and then you find these guys, sijui, they're not there. The person who gave you the form is not the one who is there now.
So is it because the process changed, or
I don't even know. So we found out that the form that we were given is not the one, because our Chama is a self-help group, and we're registered in Starehe. Starehe. Yes. So apparently we got the wrong form. We got the one for Ngara or something. So that was a problem. So the guy is like, I can't complete the process for you because this is not the form that you're supposed to be having. So let me just tell you guys, it wasn't a success. And we
sadly,
and we just decided to just leave it at that, because now we had to go get the new form, find the old signatories to sign, and then the new ones to sign, and then go back to the bank. It was just.
And do you think now, as a Chama, do you think we will continue with the process, or why do you think we actually stop here?
To be honest, I was on the verge of crying, because that day tumetembea town, we were walking across town, and then now you can you guys see my face? I'm just tired.
I'm a choker.
Just recalling the thing, but it was just a long process. That I don't think is necessary. So now for us, we decided to just leave the old signatories as it is.
And also one thing, we also have a member who's not in the country right now, who's needed for this entire process, because she was around during that running time around. But now she had to go back to where she's staying. So again, that puts a bit of a damper on the whole process.
And being the Kenyans that we are, of course, tulifanya last minute. So there was no time for us to get the new form and have her sign before she flew out of the country. So we just decided to trust the old signatories.
But I think also one thing we've done as a Chama now, as much as the old signatories are still signing, we have an agreement where the new office has that liability. So what will be happening, in case we need any transactions to be approved, it's the new office that approves it. Then us as the old signatories, our work is just to sign it off, and that's it. So it's a two-step.
There's that collaboration, so that it's clear.
Yes.
But also, I think one thing we didn't mention there's that video we did when we were doing the things to consider when opening a Chama bank account. This is one of the things,
Yes.
guys. Like, find out their process for changing
Yes.
signatories. It doesn't have to be that tedious, you know. Like we.
It
And
was a
one,
lot.
mind you, one of us was pregnant.
Yes,
Like, yo,
heavily
guys.
pregnant. We might add.
Yeah.
So,
it was just tiring.
key things to consider. Take notes.
Yeah.
Take notes.
Yeah, so we'll do the process in the part 2 of this video. We hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you so much for staying till the end of this video.
Yes, and as always, please remember to like, share, and subscribe this video, and share widely with your friends, and see you in part 2 of this video. Bye.
Want to think I have you, but I don't like to lie. So I lie here while you lie to her. Want to think you have me, 'cause you don't like to lose.